I know what I'm doing, game. Unless I accidentally forgot to turn off shaders again. What the heck is this? Oh, hey, look at that. I forgot to turn off shaders again. There we go. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to this, our Realm of the Skies. I'm your host for this evening, Llama Pasta, and last episode was a little bit of a trip. It was a bit of a fiasco, to put it mildly. I mean, I lost so much. Oh, and that was not fun. So, what should I do today? What should I do today? I think I want to go over to that island, and maybe also that island over there. Maybe that island too. Who knows? We'll see. For now, I think I want to feed you guys a little bit. Get my beetroot situation going a little better. And also, can't you eat honey? I thought you could. Let's see. Do I have any potions? Fire resistance, instant health. I do have some glass bottles. Okay. That can be a good emergency saturation boost. And also, I do want to say thank you to Osto for continuing to watch as I struggle through your map. It's really cool to have like one of the creators along for the ride. Okay, it's getting night now. There we go. Now I can get to Betty Bye. Me. Okay. Let's see. Where are my slabs? Or do I need to make more? I probably need to make more. Here's my slabs. But making more wouldn't be too big of a problem. Let's see. I want to go. Bring me that horizon. Which, for you folks who are of the more metal music varietals, that line from Pirates of the Caribbean is actually... Why am I going so fast? Oh, this says Swift Sneak. Okay. That's... I've never actually had Swift Sneak on my armor, I don't think. Oh, wow, this is actually very fast. Shield. I'll just put the shields back. Oh, no, I've never had Swift Sneak on my armor before. This is crazy. This is so fast, and now it makes me want to go out and get Swift Sneak, and like, but I know you can only get that from the whatchamacallits, the deep darks. Those I don't is it just called the deep dark, or is there like an actual name to it, like the place with the whatchamacallits, the wardens? Does it actually have a name, or is it just called the deep dark? I do not know. Citadels, maybe. I don't know. Although, isn't the name of the places in the end? Or no, those are end cities, not citadels. Let's see. Okay. Hey, new island. Hey, and it's got bushes. What are you called, island? River Island. Okay. Oh, and there's a creeper and a boat. How fortuitous. I'm going to slash you now. I'll leave you guys for the time being. You're not hurting anybody for the time being. Ooh, that's like a mangrove jungle. What was I talking about? I think I was talking about... Oh yeah, Bring Me the Horizon. Yeah, so that line from Pirates of the Caribbean, that's where Bring Me the Horizon got their band's name from. Anyway, cool. We finished that thought. But yeah, no, I kind of want to go to find a city, not a city, a thing in my regular survival series. But then again, I also want to like progress normally. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really have a need for any of the building blocks you could get in the Deep Dark, so I don't really think I have a reason to go for it. Ooh, that's a lot of clay. Hey, iron shovel and chainmail boots. More clay, bone meal. That's pretty nice. Very, very nice. Almost jumped off the edge there, but it's fine. Is there anything else on this island? An Enderman's been here, I can tell that. Let's see. Is there anything down here? There's some lapis, which can I mine this before things get dicey? I can't if I switch to my bow. Oop. Okay, that was on the bottom of the world. Or island, I guess. I don't know. You would think there'd be like a barrel in here. It seems like the kind of thing you would have. Hey! Hey! What was I just talking about? Ooh, lore. Hold on, Mr. Creeper and your pet chicken. I got some lore to read. Oh, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Just had a quick little pause in the recording there, just to deal some stuff. Let's see. Anyway, lore. Waterlogged helmet is full of water, shielding against fire and bombs, but weighing you down. Artifact type, armor. Lost artifact. Okay, that's plus 2 armor, plus 1 oxygen. That's nice, but the minus 8% speed, that's why you gotta do me like that, game? Why you gotta do me like that? Help, fishing rod, I already have one of those. Bucket, I could use one of those. Suspicious stew. What flavor are you? That'll take a while. But other than that, I don't think there's anything really else on this island for me to see, although there is a suspicious clay. It's actually, okay, this is actually very suspicious. Oh, ho, 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 ho. For once, okay, ow, 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 ow. Get me out of here. Oh, okay. That's air pocket. For once when I'm like, this is I don't have an iron pickaxe, dang it. Okay. For once when I'm like, this is a suspicious area, I'm actually correct in this regard. Let's see. Oh, okay, you can just, ow. Okay, so that is how you get down without going through the dangerous clay tunnel. That's good to know. That is good to know. Otherwise, that's just a regular clay patch. Mr. Creeper, your chicken's laid an egg. Okay, another waterfall right here. Let's actually, suspicious stew, what do you do? Oh gosh, I'm blind, but also I've got a health boost? What the heck? You know, this is a perfect time to go down a waterfall when you're blind. Okay. I hear some gurgling. Gurgle, gurgle. I'm gonna take that as a sign that there's nothing good down here, so let's just go on and move along. Let's see, there's that chest from earlier. What was I talking? Ow. Oh, okay, that was just the thing running out. My dog is digging into my bed. And yes, I do indeed have a dog. Yes. Little puppy, although she is actually like 7 years old at this point. Let's see, where do I want to go from here? Because this place looks to be pretty close. Looks like a kind of oasis island. Let's see, and that looks to be like a desert dune island. Dune, my road leads to the desert, so I'm kidding, I'm not actually gonna go there. Might as well go this way, actually. It's close, so should just get going this way. Shift select. Hmm. Hey. Okay, I guess she just really wants to dig into my bed. Anyway, what do I have to say? Do I have anything to say? Not really. I guess the thing I do have to say actually is that thankfully I am slowly transitioning to be more willing to do content that takes a long time to actually, come out because well, not the end of days, but the season is changing and I'm actually going to be getting back to work soon where unfortunately my work does revolve around being seasonal, and while the summer has been nice for actually being able to, you know, do work and well not do work but get YouTube stuff done and stuff. Unfortunately for me, the summer is coming to an end, so I'm going to be a little busier, so content may not be as frequent as it has been in the past. Let's see, where do I want this stuff? Oh, weapons there. Play. I had places. Block stuff. Yes, we can go there. I'm really running out of room for my actual for the you know armor and stuff. Yeah. So, what will that mean for this channel? What will it mean? Who could it be now? I'm gonna keep that on me actually. And I only need one of you, and you don't go here. You go in here. Here. You, I guess, go in here, and you, I will deal with you later. But what will it mean? That's a lot louder than I remember it being. But no, hopefully, thankfully, the content should be still as spaced out as it is. If you guys haven't noticed, I have started to do more shorts content, which from so far it's been me just taking clips from episodes and then just putting captions on top of that. So hopefully that will help to space out some of the content I'm planning on doing. Just a little more space, so that way I actually have time to put together episodes, especially the ones where I'm the Forever World content, where I'm thinking that stuff is going to be more so like a month-long updates, honestly, at this point, which kind of fits because of the fact that let me do the math, because I do one of these, I have a short, oh, I guess every 2 weeks, but I don't know, there's other stuff I want to do in the meantime too, because I found this one 26.1 map that I actually really want to play, and it looks fun. And I don't want to say what it is just in case. I don't know. But maybe I think I'll start interspersing that kind of stuff in between. I don't know. I guess another thing I've thought about maybe trying to do, because I don't know, I feel like I've been slowly getting the word for it off the top of my head. Acclimating? No. Well, I guess maybe. It's hard. It's hard to know the English off the top of your head, even, which, I mean, This is generally what my content was like before I started being like, hey, I'm gonna start, putting some actual effort into the editing for it. I feel like I have a decent, not foothold, but I don't know. I feel like I've gotten to know some of the other creators in the modern YouTube space so far. And actually, views. Okay, I guess I get two more of you. But yeah, I guess I know. I feel like I'm more familiar with some more people, and have grown that way. And I don't know. This is not me trying to be like, hey, would anybody want to do a collab or anything like that? Just trying to be really passive about it. No, that's not what I want to do, because that's really weird and little tiny bit gross to me. But like, that's just me. So who would do? Nope, don't want to fall off the edge. Let's just swift sneak over here. That's a zombie. What you doing on my river island, bud? That's not the place for you. Let's see. Oh, that's a lot of creepers. Ow. Oh, that's another creeper. Okay, I feel like I'm gonna die. Oh, nope, didn't die. Cool. All right. Cool. Okay. All right. So maybe I should have lit up this island. Anyway, besides that point, yeah, I feel like I'd want to, I don't know. I want to start reaching out to people, I think. Because then again, I still feel like I'm at this point in time, I still feel like I'm just me. And I don't feel like I'm necessarily anything special enough to really warrant anything. It's like, I know it's like, oh, we're trying to support each other, but also I'm like, blame it on my anxiety. Blame it on my anxiety, which, you know what? It's like, does this do anything really? Okay. What does this actually do? Okay, I really need to focus on actually getting a food source. Whatever. I'll just get to the next island, then figure that out. Which I guess is, I mean, I was just saying my anxiety, which I guess is part of another part of the reason why I even started doing YouTube in the first place. And that looks like a very Nolan style build. Just a little cabin sitting on the riverside on the bayou. But I guess that's another reason why I started doing this YouTube thing, is just to improve my own self-confidence, which, I mean, I've talked about how I've watched Markiplier, so it's very similar to how he's done things from what I know, where, if I remember correctly, he started off doing the whole Markiplier persona as a way of like getting his own self-confidence, which I guess you could call it that with this channel. A lot of jungle logs, leather tunic, poisonous dart. Okay. Does that mean there is a Indiana Jones style people on this rock? Oasis Island. Yep, called it. I mean, it's not really exactly the same thing, because I do find confidence in myself, because I do feel like at times there is things that I want to share. There are things that I want to share. Not is things, it's the improper grammar. Barrel. What's in you? Blue dye, nautilus shell, cyan dye, lapis lazuli, ink sac. My dog, you just scared the heck out of me because you moved the keys that were on my bed and it spooked me. I was very into the conversation I was having with me, myself, and I, and also maybe my audience. I don't know. But yeah, going beyond my own personal issues. Actually, speaking of Lapis Lazuli, I actually just recently finished Steven Universe, the first series at least. I still have to watch the movie and also the that's definitely gonna be something I say for the next episode. Which I'm just gonna quickly check how long I've been recording for, because I like keeping these things at about an hour's length. I have not been recording for that long, to be honest. I've been recording for like 20 minutes. But yeah, no, I finished Steven Universe, recently, and to be honest, it was really good. I did quite enjoy a lot of what the last few bits of the series had to offer. Although I will say, for the finale, I can kind of see where a lot of the grievances come from, because mostly not because it was bad. Well, I guess there's kind of stuff. It's like, oh, forgiving this little, this fascistic, imperial genociding race. It's kind of, there's a lot of stuff there. There's a lot of stuff there where it's like, that's a little ick. But for like, trying to be like a kid's show and being like, you gotta like learn to forgive others. I can kind of see it. I can see the vision. Whether or not that I personally agree with it, that is another thing. Well, I do feel like forgiveness is a thing where it's like we don't offer enough of it to people. And I don't know, it's just, nope, those don't go there, those go in there. Egg, you go in there. Oak sign, I guess go in here. Nope, that's my water bucket. And let's see, my beetroot. How my beetroot situation? Beetroot. Thank you. Beetroot. Beeproot. Maybe I'm just weird. I mean, I understand myself for being weird to it. No, baby pig. Oh, okay. And that worked out. There we go. I know myself for being weird too, like for a lot of things and a lot of reasons. And let's see, do anything? Food? Nope. Okay. But that's just me, honestly. And you know what? I like me. Lure 3. That's perfect for I do have an anvil. Okay. How much would it no? How much would it cost to combine you? Oh, only 2. Cool, perfect. I'm pretty sure lure means more fish. So welcome back to the fishing segment of the Llama Pasta channel, where I'm gonna be doing some fishing with some ASMR talking. No, that's too weird. Okay. I don't know. Oh, a thought did just come to mind actually, because I think I'm finally broken the curse of my channel that for the longest time I was stuck at just 16 subscribers, which you 16 who have subscribed to me, I'm incredibly grateful for. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. But for a bit now, I feel like I have been essentially stuck at 16 subscribers where I would get notifications in YouTube Studio, YouTube, the app, and stuff like that. Like, oh, you got a new subscriber and stuff like that. And then I'd go and then I'd check my subscriber count and it would just still be at 16, which I don't know. I sound like a little whiny right now about it, but I don't know. It just felt weird to me that I would still, unless it's like bots, and then YouTube would be like, hey, that's a bot. Get rid of that. Bot, delete yourself or something like that. I don't know. All I know is that I am glad to be seemingly making progress again because I don't know. It's not that I feel like I need to make progress or even progress in general, aka make number bigger, because honestly, it's kind of a zero sum game. Like, because I know how much you need to actually do to even make money on YouTube. Like, for instance, the fact that I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, the last time I heard somebody talking about how much money they made on YouTube, it was a matter of percentages of cents per view. Like, they would only, for every 10 views, they would get 1 cent. And it was like, okay, no. Which, yeah, but also I feel like that's probably the fault of, like, in recent days, the fault of, like, how a lot of channels can kind of just boost themselves with AI and little subscriber bots. And it was just kind of devaluing, like, subscriber counts, I feel. Like, I think a big showcase of that happened with the whole PewDiePie versus what was the T-Span? No, not T-Span. But like the fact that that channel that rose up to eventually supersede PewDiePie, and it's like at that point it's like whatever. PewDiePie, even with still having issues of his own, there being issues, it's like still being the king of YouTube. Like, there's the undisputed king of YouTube, which, you know, no, I don't think I want to get into it more because honestly, that's YouTube drama, and yeah, I do not think I want to do that. Honestly, it's most because honestly, the way I see people who talk about YouTube drama, it's like they don't have enough interest on their own, so they have to borrow some interest from other content creators, essentially their own like audience and their following. That's kind of how I see YouTube drama, because otherwise, it's like usually a lot of the time, it's like it feels like wrestling drama to me, where it's like it's drummed up, and like behind the scenes, there's usually a clownfish, a tropical fish, I guess. But usually behind the scenes, there's some kind of deal going on where it's like, oh, we're gonna do this in order to feed into each other's view count so that we can drum up audience support for either of us, some engagement, and get more advertiser awareness that way. Like, we'll get more advertisers' eyes on us, so that way they will see us and be like, oh, hey, these guys, they get a lot of attention. why don't we sponsor these guys? I don't know. This could be pure conjecture on my part, but again, that's part of my cynical brain. My cynical brain is not a good part of my brain to listen to. I'm just turning on the flashback recording right now because I feel like just being here fishing would end up being a pretty good thumbnail. And well, that's a little just process of how I do thumbnail making. It's like I do flashback, and then it's like I do that, and then whoa, the flashback. Whoa, I get the pretty camera angles, which I've actually been trying to catch, because like I said earlier, I've been getting busier, so I don't have as much free time on my hands to be doing like casual like stuff for fun compared to like work stuff and stuff that I do like this, where it's like it's a hobby, but it's a hobby where I feel like I want to actually do it. I feel like I'm accomplishing something through it. But so because of that, I've fallen behind on a few content creators that I actually like to watch, including Mumbo Jumbo, who I recently saw one of the videos he put up get a lot of attention on Reddit and all that stuff, which, to be honest, I already have a video recorded for the next episode of the Reverworld series, but I think the video immediately after that is going to have to definitely be something very much inspired by Mumbo's video, because little behind the scenes knowledge for you guys, but I wouldn't say I'm as big a fan of like photography as Mumbo is, because like he has an entire secondary channel dedicated to it for starters, but also because of the fact that I feel like my knowledge of photography is a lot more basic and a lot more vibe based, unlike vibe based coding, which is actual nonsense. Where I feel like my technical, because I know I've looked at so many photographs over the years that I feel like I know what looks good, but also I have my own internal subjective bias as to thinking to myself, something looks better than something else. And I don't care if it goes against like previous, previous norms. I think it looks good, and yeah, which sometimes still results in people being like, the photo you like better is worse, and the photo that you took because it's like falls inside you tick the boxes is better. And it's like, okay, fine, I get it, it ticks all the boxes, blah 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 blah. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, I like this, I like my photo better. I think it's better. But yeah. Can't believe it. I've actually officially been fishing for close to 10 minutes now. Just fishing. I just love fishing. I just love fishing. And again, I do want to get myself a little food supply going. So that way, I don't have to rely on the very small amount of pigs I have. I feel like this series, I want to keep it more casual. I don't really want to do off-camera work for the series, mainly because this is my chill series where I am able to put in an hour of playtime and then just like put on some music tracks, maybe make sure the audio sounds good, do a little audio editing, usually some form of compression or equalization, low base roll off, tenor boost, stuff like that. And then, yeah, usually that's honestly what these videos are. Meanwhile, the Forever World, I obviously have to do the flashback editing where okay, I forgot to do that. ROS PP for thumb. Forgot to end that. Dang it. Okay, there we go. Cool. That's all I wanted. Let's see. Stick you in there. There's my charcoal. Take 13 of you. Put you in there. Take the other 12. Stick you in there. Stick you in there. And tropical fish. I have no use for you. I genuinely don't think I have a use for tropical fish. And the pufferfish, maybe for potions, maybe. And the bowls, you can go in there. Because there's already bowls in there. Let's just stick you in there. They're pig. Just gonna check how long I've been recording for again. That's a decent amount so far. And I can still go for longer. Even though I'm slightly tired, and honestly, do I want to go for longer? I know this is still like could be considered a shorter thing, but like, let's see. Nope, is that the creeper free or is that's creeper in a boat? Okay. You can chillax there, creeper in a boat. Woo! My backside puckered a little. That's gross. Why would you even say that's disgusting? Why would you say that? What the heck? Oh, but yeah. I think what I want to do actually, maybe as like a little last thing for this video, this episode, is I want to go over to that island over there. Yep, Oasis Island. That island, and then I think next episode I want to tackle that island, and maybe that lake. For now, let's just get going over there. I didn't mean to place it there, but whatever. Is diagonal gonna get me there? Yep, yes it will. Nope, dang it. Trying my best to like actually get it on target. On target, as it were. This bridge, it looks disgusting. It's awful. Yeah, whatever. It doesn't need to be perfect. Just needs to be mob proof. There we go. All right. Into the waterfall. Anything out the sides that I should... Oh. There is stuff out the sides I should be aware of. All right. I see you, island. Perhaps there's more to be gained here than I thought. Fisherman's Island. Okay. Sea pickles. I do love pickles. I am a big fan of pickles. Tropical fish. You are for the fire. Dried kelp block. Another emergency food supply. more suspicious stew, which I will try when I'm actually back on the island so that, you know, don't... Wood? So that I do not... I saw the green and I was like, are you a flippin' creeper man? But no, you're just a creeper man. Zing! Let's see. Okay, you got a lot of fish. Why do you have so much fish? Do you just love fishing? I didn't even plan for this. The heck? I didn't even plan for this. Okay, that's more wild cod. Seagrass. Help. Seagrass. You got a lot of seagrass, my dude. Seagrass. I will say though, this is the first, like, I'm not gonna call you a resident because you're still like a villager, but like it's still like a... Okay, ooh, that's interesting. Another bow, fishing rod, bone, blah, blah, blah. Anything in here? Charcoal. I'm not gonna take your charcoal. You can keep your charcoal and your fish. But, yeah. Okay. What's in this little water area, though? There's stuff to be had here. There's coal here, which it's coal. It's cool. Oh, there's another villager here. There. Everywhere. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, this area. This is gonna be fun for the next episode. I can already tell you that. It's gold. Break already, dang you. Dang it. Come on. I'm low on health. Nope. Come on. All right, cool. We have a conundrum here. I may die, which I don't want to do that. I can also tell there's stuff down there. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to ignore all of my problems and just go for it. Down to the bottom. Up. Okay. Got a bottle of water respiration. That's cool. Okay, cool. I don't have to worry anymore. Ah. Who's bugging me? Just people. Okay. Iron helmet, respiration, which I've potion of water breathing now, so I don't have to worry about that. Whee! Okay. Whee! Dive. Oh, you have armor. Okay. Oh, that's a thing. That's a luck of the sea. Oh, okay. Oh, that's diamond there at the bottom. Okay. Hold on. Lore. I have lore to read. Is there any more? No. Name tag. Oh, okay. Cool. Yep. There's nothing doing. All right, this is a place I'm definitely going to come back to later when I have the better supplies for it. But hey, I got more lore. Heel haul. Knockback 1, unbreaking 10. Sucks at being a fishing rod, but makes a good weapon. Special. Damages enemies and briefly stops them from attacking. Oh, really? Hold on. I can actually test this out. Cha! No, okay. Hold on. Oh, you surprised me. All right, yeah, no, okay. I think this is definitely something I'm going to have to come back to. There is stuff down there which will be good for future uses, but I think I want to have some success this episode, because I do know that I have enough for a block of lapis. which that'll be fun to up the score a little bit. Try and do that every episode. That's not really a goal of mine, but who knows? At this point, the series is going to last forever. 1 million years, forever and ever, forever. 1 million years dungeon. Okay, and now it's raining. That's good. Rain on my parade. Although, now I can. Okay, I can tell there's going to be stuff going down to that pyramid, but we're going to save that for a later date. For now, though, I can actually test out on this poor little creeper man. Well, not poor little creeper man. Up. Don't want to accidentally set off the creeper man. Yep. Okay, so yeah, you do damage, but like it seems only briefly. Oh, you're like a whip. Okay. I see how you are. That's going to be a very interesting weapon for me to use. Yabba dabba do. Nope, not gonna fall off the edge. Don't want to do that. Oh, gonna eat some fish. Okay. Now let's see. Put you in the valuables chest. I have nope, not coal. Don't care about the coal for now, but I will. Okay, I need to organize my stuff for now. Let's see. Okay, you can go in there now. You can go in there, and you, and also the bowls, paper, blocks. Okay, I don't have enough. Actually, I do have enough iron. For, 1. Hurrah! And the chainmail helmet can go back in there. Okay. Tropical fish, your emergency food. And charcoal, you can go in the charcoal drawer. Okay. Cool. Okay, then I can add 2 things to the, to L Sky Monument. All right, iron into the iron hole. And lapis into the lapis hole. And our score has increased by 7. Oh, we have a long way to go. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching this episode. It's maybe a little shorter than the others, but I stopped keeping track. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, even if a lot of it was just me enjoying some fishing time with either me fishing or with the fishermen back there, please do hit that like button down below, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, yada yada, all the weird YouTube stuff. Anyway, I hope you all have a good rest of your day, and I hope that you all eat your vegetables. Have a good one. Bye!
Yeah.